welcome to my channel, Sacred Intuition. And let's get into this with a mystery message. And since I'm so drawn to this deck, I will get, oh wow, I will get a message with the Intuit Oracle. And I just split the deck and I saw tracks and Celtic knot, unconditional love, forward movement. What the heck? I'm not sure whether this is like a different message, but let's see what wants to come out. What is this? It's your ancestor. Wow, wow. And I just saw crush. Okay, your ancestor basically wants to give you a message. Yeah, double confirmation. With a falcon underneath the Celtic knot and the grasshopper. And the forward movement, leap of faith, easygoing, sudden change in direction, don't worry. Luck. Wow, okay. I love this energy as it is already. Wow. Okay, so first of all, your ancestor has the message that there is divine union coming. You're right on track. If you felt like you were lost, if you felt like there was no forward movement, if you felt like, oh wow, am I on my right path? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. There is no need to worry. Don't worry. And I hear no worry by the Dire Straits. Don't worry. For me personally, that is a very, yeah, holds a very deep meaning for me, and yeah, connects me to one of my spirit guides, probably now my main spirit guide. And with the Celtic knot is, like I said, it is about unconditional love, and it's about eternal love. This is a love of past lifetimes. This is something or someone you have been connected to. And here, infinity, and we're in the year, oh wow. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, I'm very weird with numbers, so stick with me here. We're in a number 8 year, which also symbolizes the number 8, the infinity symbol, right? So your ancestor is telling you that this Celtic knot, this unconditional love is coming to you within this year. 24. Oh my God, oh God. We're in the year 2024. Okay, this is crazy, man. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry, I am really blown. And if you divide 24 by 3, you get the number 8. And we're in a 8 year. And 8 symbolizes infinity. Oh my God, there's so many major confirmations here coming out. Oh my God, I have good, oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, the falcon stands for rising above, transition, changes, third eye, higher self, far-reaching vision. Yeah, hold your vision because you are right on track. And yeah, this keeps coming out. Like, yes, with different cards, but traveling. There is traveling involved for you. Steady progress. This is, yeah. The luck is on your side. Wow, 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 wow. Oh God. Okay. No, now I'm guided. Now I need to, well, I'm a bit shaky, I'm not gonna lie. This just really just blew my mind for a second there with the 24 double and triple confirmation. Whew, wowzers. Yeah. I will definitely ask as well, yeah, I'm gonna use the highly sensitive tarot, and but I'm also going to ask what advice your ancestor has for you in particular. Sorry that I've been moving the camera, but I have to open up. Woo! Wow. Okay, so let's see. Underneath the deck, the Lovers, double confirmation. Yeah. What? And number 24 equals 6. So, like 2 plus 4 equals 6. And that's also the Lovers. So I really do feel drawn to take this out for now. But let's see what other message wants to come through from your ancestor. This is such a clear channel message. Five of Pentacles, okay. What else? Wild card. Okay. Let's put this like this for now. Let's move this here. What other message wants to come through from your ancestor? The Hermit. What else? Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups. Temperance, still underneath the deck, because I've seen this. Okay, this is quite interesting. Normally the Five of Pentacles, you would think that you are being left out in the cold. But I feel because you're leaving out in the cold a mindset that is no longer serving you. You're drawing this wild card with the number 22. And number 22 adds up to a 4, and 4 is about foundations. I'm very drawn to the sunflower, and the sunflower is obviously a summer flower. And it's also very spiritual. And it's also a sign for forward movement. Don't ask me why, but for some reason it is. Okay. And I do think that since you left old belief patterns in the past, and you drew your wild card, and you went into this hermit mode, you went through your awakening, and you came out, like you came out of the dark. And yes, you might have felt like you were walking by yourself, but you were never alone. You see all those little lanterns? Those are all your spirit guides, your guiding lights that were always beside you. Even if maybe other people haven't accompanied you on that path, you were always surrounded. Your path was always clear. You see how there are no leaves underneath this monk's feet. And orange is the sacral energy, right? It's also the energy of creating. You created your own self, your own beliefs. Wow. Are those two swans? I don't know what birds those are, but they're in pairs. So another confirmation for a divine union, right? Like you saw your path and you never left your path. You might have felt sometimes, well, am I still on track? Yes, you always were. You always were. Because your spirit guides were always by your side. Your ancestors were guiding you along the way. And everything that unfolded the way it did was meant to happen that way. This makes me choke up now because I'm actually pre-recording this for Monday. And I actually woke up crying, very emotional, because I dreamt of someone who I had to say goodbye to. And I guess it's relevant because in that dream, the person was actually alive again. Even though, even in the dream, I knew that we held the ceremony and she was already buried. But it was as if it was a different timeline, and she was alive again. And I'm sorry, this is a bit hard to say. But even though we were all happy that she was there, it was not. It wasn't great because, yes, she wasn't dead, but she had a very, very bad diagnosis, and the doctors told her, and we knew, that she would eventually die, and that she would not die as peacefully as she really did, and that she would have to choose how she would want to go, and it would be accompanied with pain and with great limitations. And yeah, for me, this is my mom. And my one sibling, she left with her family, and asked me if I wanted to stay, and I said yes. I'm not leaving, Mom. And that was beautiful because I got to speak to her and I hugged her. And I'm so sorry, like this is very personal, but it was still, it's relevant for this message because we talked, and we both came and talked to one another, and we both said, well, you know what, it is good that it happened the way it did, because you went peacefully, way too soon, but peacefully. So it was all right. It all happened in the right manner. And that sometimes what we wish for wouldn't have been the most merciful or most dignified or most peaceful or most happy way. And this is also what your ancestors want to tell you, collective, that sometimes we are being faced with situations that deal us a great level of pain. And sometimes we ask, well, wasn't there a different choice? Well, maybe there would have been a different choice, but that different choice wouldn't have been better. And this is what my dream taught me today, and it gave me also another level of peace. Wow, so sorry. Anyway, so this was all meant to happen that way for you, collective. For you, it doesn't have to be that particular situation, but even if this is in a love connection, even if this is in a friendship, where you felt lonely, or within a family dynamic, you were never alone, and your ancestors, your path was very clear. And all these things happened because they were meant to happen this exact same way. We oftentimes do not understand why certain things happen the way they did. But in hindsight, and this is why I posted this on the community board on Saturday, but in hindsight, we always understand that it was for the best. And moving on, with the Seven of Cups energy, it's you are like a kid in the candy store. It's a very different interpretation of the Seven of Cups. Normally, Seven of Cups is about confusion, many options. But you know what? You chose your two preferred options, and you're weighing them up, right? And you're at peace. And the divine wants to tell you, your ancestors want to tell you, that you can choose from so many blessings, and whatever you choose, it will lead to your 10 of Cups. Because this 7 of Cups, for some reason, I don't know why, but it always gives me kind of the feeling, the energy of the Temperance card. And now that the Temperance card is also at the beginning, that's interesting, at the end, and number 14 has the energy of the Magician, and number 4, the Emperor. But 4 is like in the 4 of Wands, like foundation-wise, and it's a new beginning. It's you have come to peace. You have come to a different level. You are ready to receive your next blessings. And you wouldn't have been able to choose correctly for yourself if you wouldn't have gone through this hermit mode. If you wouldn't have walked on this path on your own, because otherwise you would have made choices for other people and not for yourself, because maybe you're a very caring person and you might tend to put the needs of someone else before you. It can be so different for each one of you listening to this. But I think the wild card is also about choosing yourself. And double High Priestess energy, right? Choosing yourself and sticking to that path. And to have the faith that everything that is happening and unfolding is happening exactly how it's meant to be. I'm very sorry. I know, like, if I would just talk with friends, my friends would tell me, you do not need to worry about being sad and crying. It's okay to feel the emotions. But for you, collective, you do not know me personally, and you come here for a reading, for a message. And I actually didn't think that I would talk about something as personal as I just did. And I hope that you have, that you understand why I did it. And anyway, and to be fair, if there is someone who has no understanding for it, then I'm afraid this is not your channel. We are here, we are supporting each other. We are a group of spiritual warriors. We are on our highest timeline. and we support each other, and we give each other advice here, and we grow and we evolve. We do not tear someone else down, and emotions are meant to be felt. Alrighty, anyway, one last set of cards, because this is a very deep message. Interesting. I picked up the stack, and underneath the deck is turn over new leaf, and leaf, like this orangey color. Anyway, resolve family matters. Okay, basically you're being asked to resolve, like to turn over a new leaf, because you are set on your path. You're right on track. You are ready to take that leap of faith. Everything is coming towards you. Just keep your focus. Keep it simple. Okay, that's funny. Okay, keep it simple. Don't overthink it. That's what I'm also getting. And remember your origin, and resolve family matters is still poking out. So I feel like I'm just gonna pop it here for now. Remember your origin. Yeah, I feel guided. Wow. Underneath it, appreciate the mystery of life. Okay, any other message that wants to come through from your ancestors? This almost flipped, but it didn't. Contemplate the matter. Okay, this almost flipped around as well. Time to look in the mirror. Don't give up yet, but it didn't come out. But I still wanted to show you. Any other message that wants to come through from your ancestors? Any other message that wants to come through? Nope. And they're telling me, no, that's it. Whew. You know what I absolutely love about this energy? This is very star quality, okay? Star child quality, cosmic. It's a mixture between the throat and the third eye chakra and the crown. Keep it simple. Remember your origin. Appreciate the mystery of life. Know your power and use it wisely. Third eye chakra. I feel like at this time, once again, for some of you, you're already doing it. For others of you, you are being encouraged to connect even more, or even maybe for the first time, with your ancestors. Sometimes when you just start connecting with your ancestors, you feel discouraged because you might not get clear messages. And then you're doubting, oh, well, I can't do it. Yes, you can. You just have to find a way. What's natural to you, how to communicate, how to receive communication. And do not be dominated by your ego, okay? This is very, very important. And for some reason, I'm also getting here a side message from your ancestors. It's time to use your creative, imagination. Your creativity and your imagination. It's time to use your creative energy. It's time for you to create. For some of you, you might have already started that. So that means that you are already a bit further ahead on those tracks. So, well done. That is a big clap from your ancestors right there. And please don't overthink it. Keep it simple. You got everything that you need. And remember, you are of star quality. You are amazing the way you are. You have so much, and you have a purpose here in your life. Everyone, there is only one you, and every one of us has a purpose here on earth. Some perceived bigger by others than others, but that doesn't mean that only because it seems to others that it's a bigger purpose. Your purpose is always equally as important, even if it isn't perceived as big by others. Do not let other people be the judge. Let your ancestors be the judge of the importance of your purpose here and your gifts. You're unique, you're blessed, and you're protected. And this actually is a great affirmation. You are unique, you're blessed, and you're protected. Unique, blessed, and protected. This is exactly what you are and who you are. And I'm going to leave this right here. And I'm saying you're absolutely love and light. Wow. And I just shuffled. And purge and release. Keep it simple. Declutter anything that is no longer serving. Just a little additional FYI. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. I'm just getting ready to put away all the cards, and all of a sudden I was sitting here and I was looking at the Five of Pentacles and the Wild card once more in combination with the Hermit. And just as an additional message, I'm not sure whether I'm going to include this or not, but something that made you feel left out in the cold. For some, it might be like, for me, like a death, but it doesn't have to be. Something that caused you pain or suffering. This is what activated this wild card. This is what catapulted you into a massive awakening, an up-leveling. I'm not saying that you weren't awakened before. In my case, that wouldn't be true, because I was already very tapped into my gifts, but it did unlock new. And sunflowers are also spiritual, very spiritual, and it unlocked a higher timeline, definitely. And the dog is also a loyal companion, and I know that I've received a new spirit guide because of that. A guiding light. The stars aligned. Everything happened the way it was supposed to happen, and it was something that renewed your faith. That's what I'm also getting. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.